North Battleford again. But we are currently on the way to Saskatoon again right now. But we actually have storms this time, which is exciting. But I'm going to get right on into it, folks. There actually is possibly a strong-ish tornado on the ground right near Regina right now, traveling north. It's near White City, kind of in the Balgony area. If you're in that area, be very careful. There is a very good chance that you could have a tornado on the ground right now. I'm going to turn the music off before I get copyrighted. So that area, watch that area. Kind of northern Montana, you've got some disorganized thunderstorm development. Along with just south of Saskatoon, you have some more development as well. Nothing really significant, but there has been some brief rotation signatures, but nothing that is super nerve-wracking or really alarming. However, there are new storms beginning to develop right now in southern Saskatchewan, kind of right along the Trans-Canada and traveling north. Those ones are going to have a good chance to produce some pretty significant hail and possibly tornadoes if they can organize themselves. But folks, we've got a pretty dangerous situation going on right now. Also, welcome Christy. Welcome to the stream again. Yeah, sorry about being so serious right off the bat, Combine. But it is a very serious situation. Yeah, now I do know that the area right now where that one supercell is near Regina, it's very low to the ground. So when you have a tornado vortex signature that is low to the ground, that always sends off alarm bells, because generally that's when you do have radar confirmed tornadoes. Yes, and that is that storm, Grifter, actually. It is incredible. Like, it is a very strong storm right now. It's likely producing some pretty intense hail as well. The warning is noting for ping pong, up to ping pong ball sized hail, but I would not, I wouldn't doubt that we get that storm right now near Regina. And that is where we are heading right now. We're gonna go through the Saskatoon area and see how the storms are doing, but then we're taking Highway 11 south. Man, it is hot in here too. Yeah, I need to turn my AC back on. So yesterday and the day before, we actually didn't end up seeing any storms at all, which is, I was very surprised about both of those. I was very confident in some storms for both of those days, but they initiated very late, which is crazy. But yeah, right now, cap is already broken. We have tons of available moisture. We got some big storms, folks. And there go my sunglasses on the floor. And I cannot reach them. Man, look at those tops. Like, we've already got, you folks can actually see that cumulus development right in front of us. That is along the outflow boundary of the storms that initiated just around 1 p.m. near Saskatoon. Those ones actually did become decently strong, but couldn't really get themselves going. Right now, they're still going. They have a rainfall warning, so the flash flood risk in that area is incredible right now. But yeah, we've got some particularly intense storms right now, and I can start to see the areas in which the new storms are developing, and we've got a whole line of them, folks. So just if you're in southern Saskatchewan or central Saskatchewan, pretty much stretching from Regina to Prince Albert, you guys are you're probably going to get hit with a storm today, whether it be right now or later in the day. But this is yeah, a lot of storms, folks. Once we get out of here, I'll be able to check the radar, and we'll be able to give you a better idea of what's going on. I would not doubt that the cell in Regina right now, I wouldn't doubt that that's tornado warned right now. Would almost be surprised if it isn't. The one thing, though, that is going to impact the day is the storms are moving extremely slowly, which generally that occurs when you have lower wind shear, so you have a weaker jet stream. But these storms are still very long-lived at the moment, and they're supposed to they're initiating right now, and they're forecasted to track up and hit Saskatoon later today, a second time. So if you're in the Saskatoon area, I'd say that you folks are actually under the highest risk for storms at the moment. And also kind of to your east as well. Also, welcome, Bells Ringer. We've actually got some pretty significant storms right now, so we've got stuff happening right now. That's for dang sure. So folks, if you're just joining in right now, we are in North Battleford, Saskatchewan, and on our way to Saskatoon at the moment. We've got storms building right in front of us. I can see them. You can see that big area of clouds. That is, that's the storms. Dang it. Ah, dang. Okay, well, I'm gonna use this time just to like, there we go, straighten her up. Yikes. Yeah, folks, we've got some strong storms here. We've got a very strong one near Central Butte right now. That one actually is starting to concern me. But no, the one near Regina right now is just absolutely incredible. Listen to that truck's air brakes. Okay, actually good news is though that the velocity couplet near Regina has actually disappeared. So that is a very good sign. But that does not mean that there is not a tornado risk anymore. The storms, there's new ones still developing. Okay, why is my truck not shifting up? Okay, there we go. Being wonky again. We're good. Okay. The cell that's heading up towards Central Butte right now, no rotation detected on it yet. That's a good thing. The cells kind of just to the east, to the west of Saskatoon. Those ones are still initiating right now. They're still growing, but they are starting to get some. They are starting to get some more lightning detected in them. Wow. So we've got an insane amount of storm coverage right now, folks. There's some way up north, north of Pebble Bay, Saskatchewan, which is actually to the northwest of Prince Albert. Kind of headed up kind of in the Middle Lake area, but not really anything more than that. But yeah, we've got a lot of storms, folks. And a lot more down in the States as well. There's severe thunderstorm warnings in Wyoming, some flash flood warnings in Colorado, and even another severe thunderstorm warning in Arizona right now. It was a lot more intense earlier in the day, but right now I think Saskatchewan is going to get the stage for an intense outbreak right now. I say outbreak, I do just mean that there is going to be a lot of storms. Man, that Central Butte cell is starting to make me a little nervous. One near Regina as well. That one's intense. Yeah, those storms near Saskatoon right now are still kind of stationary, which is going to, yeah, that's going to change the risk for that. They're going to be more of a flash flooding risk. Yeah, and there's new severe thunderstorm warnings now for Regina, north of Regina, east of Regina, flash flood warnings just to the southeast of Saskatoon. And then, of course, much of southern Saskatchewan has got a lot of action as well with warnings. All just severe warnings, but yeah. Intense day right now, folks. Could have been. It has been kind of in a bust and then nothing. We had a bust and then another bust, and now today storms have already initiated. Yeah, right now, folks, we're kind of seeing more of what you would see in early July or late June in Saskatchewan. When you get this early initiation, it's when you have a lot of moisture. But we've got, I would not be surprised, folks, if we were actually able to see a tornado today. Yeah, that one to the northwest of Regina is the one I'm actually starting to get really nervous about. Because those are the ones, there kind of are more, even more that are forecasted to initiate kind of all along a line. So Moose Jaw is a big area as well that I'm watching as well. So there's a lot of action right now, and it's only getting worse. Yes, I 100% agree. As long as the tornadoes are not near anyone, any people, or any like high populated areas, no farms, nothing. Just even a big, I'd be happy with a big tornado if it was in the middle of nowhere. Mile wide EF0. Yeah, that one near Regina has absolutely exploded. And yeah, that one down near just south of Saskatoon has just exploded as well. But it's in a much higher, much stronger area where there's going to be a lot more wind shear. So that's why I'm kind of worried about the one near Central Butte right now. Yeah, and that Regina cell is concerning me as well. Regina is kind of actually been missed. Their eastern Regina, though, is actually going to get hit. And we actually might, no, I don't think, yeah, the tornado risk in the Regina area right now, I'd actually say is quite a bit lower at the moment, but it still does exist. We've still got that tornado threat. But we have got a lot of storms growing right now. Wow. See, is it radio? No, it's just music right now. Wow. See you in a little bit, bells ringer. Now we're gonna have to get gas, unfortunately, which that's not gonna be fun, because I do need to hustle up here. Now I can definitely see where one of our storms is, and the updrafts appear to be increasing. We've got a lot of action pertaining to cumulus development, kind of just to the south of Saskatoon. And I don't think that I actually have a visual on the cells near Regina right now, but we are quite far north of those ones right now. There's kind of a new cell beginning to initiate south. Oh, it's kind of in the middle of nowhere, but that's the one near Keniston right now. There's a cell just to the south of there. That one could actually be decent, but it's, again, that area doesn't really have much organization, but if they can get themselves organized, we could see a decent cell right there. But yeah, the Regina one is insane right now. I'd say some pretty significant hail right now. We have a correlation drop. Yes, that's a good idea, Grifter. But anyway, we have a correlation drop of below 0.8 right now in areas kind of just to the north of Regina. But that is a bad sign. That's generally when you have pretty significant hail. Yeah, and there's now a new severe thunderstorm warning just to the south of Saskatoon as well, near Hanley's kind of right in the middle of it. Oh wait, no, they've actually just shut it off, so no severe thunderstorm warning for that area now. Right now we are south. We're heading to the southeast towards Saskatoon. We just left North Battleford about 5 minutes ago, and yeah, conditions are actually like really favorable for, well, even specifically tornadoes later in the afternoon. So I'm talking maybe from, like, I'd say 5 o'clock, no, 5 would be a little too late, 6 p.m. to like 10 p.m. is when I'm saying that's the highest risk of tornadoes today. Maybe even a little bit earlier. Our tornado risk right now is gonna start to go up. One really cool thing though that WeatherWise did is they actually added models, and I was very excited about that. So now you have the convection allowing models on your phone, and it is amazing. And right now we're over 81 degrees Fahrenheit, which is very warm. Yeah, Pilot, Butte, Regina, Copper Sands, White City, and Balgony. You got some big storms that you got to be dealing with right now. Yeah, over in Alberta right now, yeah, you're kind of on the back end of it, but you've got some pretty big storms with you guys as well, because you've got that kind of that wind effect coming off of the Rockies. So I'd watch in that area, but your guys' dew points are quite a bit lower than in southeastern Saskatchewan. The central Butte cell is already showing signs of being decently strong. It doesn't appear to be dropping a lot of moisture, but it is showing signs of having a lot of wind shear at the moment. Regina cells, there's not really any tornado action at the moment, maybe just to the east of Pilot Butte. But that's kind of in a random area. I wouldn't really ring the tornado bell on that one. Yeah, there is a lot of less wildfire smoke, and that actually is helping the storms right now, because it has less of that limiting factor. Because when you have smoky air, it can hold less moisture, but it's allowing it to hold more moisture right now, which is intensifying our flow and our moisture return. Yeah, it's pushing it all north. So there's kind of a lot more to the north of us right now, and also kind of in north, like maybe central Alberta right now, we'll be getting quite a bit as well, just because of where the low pressure center is being set up. Because on the northern end of the low pressure system, you're actually going to get you're going to get wind coming from the north. But as on the southeastern tip of that low pressure center, which is what we're seeing right now in Saskatchewan, it'll actually have flow from the south, and that enhances storms. That's where you get your moist air, moist and hot, sticky air from the Gulf of Mexico. But right now, there is a line of thunderstorms, an isolated line, but just a line of storms extending, I kid you not, from Arizona to Prince Albert, which is incredible. Luckily, the storms, kind of the farther south you go, the less strong that they are, thankfully, but we've got some strong storms up the farther north you go, kind of into northern Montana, parts of Wyoming, and then Saskatchewan. But even Alberta is going to have that risk. Yeah. If you folks are just joining in, or if you're wondering, I'm just going to, update. We've got, currently we are heading towards Saskatoon at the moment. We got quite a few different cells, but more of our action is to the south, kind of to our southeast right now, and that's where we're heading. But we've got quite a few shear tails, especially on that central Butte cell. But we've got some increasing velocity on it, but nothing looks like it's rotating. Well, you're welcome, Eric. Thank you for saying thank you. Looking to the south, not seeing too much action, but right in front of us, it's pretty hard to see, but, oh, come on, focus. Yeah, no, it's not going to focus on it, but we do actually have quite a bit of cumulus development, and it is increasing at the moment, so that's not a good sign. We could have a strong storm here, folks. I've never seen this sort of moisture return in September here in Saskatchewan. Like, that's incredible. It is, it's like, not joking, folks, it is September 12th. That is very late in the season for storms. And this isn't even going to be the last thunderstorms. The severe risk, there isn't really any severe storm risk really far past this day, but there is still a risk of thunderstorms, and it won't take much for it to change and have some severe storms, maybe even more supercells. I'm quite surprised that there isn't a severe thunderstorm watch right now, because the conditions for storms are very high right now. Like, it's a very storm-rich environment. Come on, man. Stop focusing on the stupid streaks on the windshield. So this morning, when I was actually driving back from the city to actually get to school, the fog was atrocious, and I had dust on my windshield, so it mixed with the dust, and now I have mud stuck to my windshield. So that sucks, but I can clean that off easy once we get gas. Might get driving directions to Central Butte right now, because I'm thinking that cell is going to be our, if we're going to see a tornado, folks, I think it's going to be from that Central Butte cell. Maybe the cells near Regina, but those ones are quite far at the moment. They are moving towards us though, so those could be a target later in the day. Oh wow, we've actually got a new storm that's initiated kind of near, just to the east of Dundurn. That one's kind of surprising. Oh wow, that one's, actually that one could be pretty strong. That might be that cumulus development that we've been seeing is starting to intensify. But no, that the central, right now the Central Butte cell, the one kind of the Dundurn area, and then Regina, definitely the Regina area, but then also down near Assiniboia. Assiniboia, just kind of directly south of Regina and Moose Jaw. That's kind of where all the main storms are right now. But aside from those cells, you've still got more storms. Like a lot more kind of up farther north that are reinitiating right now. Yeah, kind of up near Meadow Lake, actually. Insane. But those ones we're going to have to see, because the wind shear is a lot less up there. It's more intense down to the south. Oh, wow. Actually, we now have maybe a new storm initiating. Kind of down near, just near Lake Diefenbaker. Dang, there's a lot of storms right now, folks. No lightning in it yet, though, but we've got a lot of lightning in the Central Butte cell at the moment. And it is starting to move north. Now, we also have a new, kind of even more initiation. We kind of just have initiation everywhere, folks. Just, if you're near a thunderstorm right now, just be careful. If you get a tornado warning, take your tornado precautions. Like, this is a wild event, folks. And it is just starting right now. Now, later in the day, I would not be surprised if the Saskatoon cells, like the areas right around Saskatoon and to the north, I would not doubt that those storms actually weaken. But anywhere basically south of Saskatoon, any storms that initiate now are likely going to be intensifying. Oh, welcome to the stream, Tracy. We've actually got storms this time. Very exciting. Oh, wow, actually. We've got quite a bit of initiation down south, just to the east of Assiniboia. That storm is beginning to intensify as well. Oh, sweet. Welcome back, Bells Ringer. Wow. Yeah, so the eastern side of Regina, honestly kind of just all of Regina. You folks are in a pretty heavy precipitation core, but it's likely just going to be rain at the moment. Maybe some small hail, maybe up to like nickel sized. But kind of just east of Lumsden, though, you've got a pretty big cell. That one could be producing some significant hail. Central Butte, You guys have got your cell. It's still trying to organize and initiate itself. Welcome back, Sharon. Yeah, and then we have another cell. There are so many storms. I should stop listing them one by one, because I'm basically just going to be in a loop if I talk about each one by itself. But we've got a lot more cloud cover to our south now, folks. So we have a day that's panning out. I'd honestly be pretty surprised if there isn't if there isn't like one tornado today. I'd be quite surprised with that. Whether it gets confirmed or not is a different story, but I'm fairly certain we have had at least one touchdown today. Now that's just based on radar, so that's not visual observation, but I would not doubt it. Just the sheer number of storms that are popping up. But as the day proceeds, we're going to get our low-level jet, which could actually intensify. It's more supposed to intensify to the south, but we do have a weak jet that's going to intensify over the southern prairies, which will actually start intensifying in about an hour now. Wow. I'm starting to get a visual on those cells down south, and we've kind of got a whole new line of cells developing. So we've got some big storms, folks. Yeah, it's still music. I like turning on the radio because they generally actually do their own sort of coverage, which is nice because then I don't have to constantly be talking. Yeah, actually, the storms kind of right around Highway 11 right now are getting pretty strong as well. They're definitely starting to get going. Okay, there's actually someone pulled over here, so I'm going to change in the left lane. Oh, wow. North Dakota. I did actually see that there was a tornado warning like kind of up in that area. I think it was in northern Montana, or actually in the morning. So that was incredible. Didn't expect it to be that early. So the scan about 1 minute ago is still showing our storms intensifying. Got a new cell now developing. There's just another storm near Regina. We kind of have 4 cells near Regina. 2 of them are weakening, 2 of them are kind of starting to strengthen. Down to the south of that one, we still got some strong storms. Special weather statement in Montana, but then severe thunderstorm warnings in Canada coming up near the Central Butte cell. It's still getting itself organized, but it isn't intensifying much. So we're going to wait and see what that one does. But we've still got new storms that are initiating. Right now there's really no huge tornado threat right now, but we're going to see if that changes as the day goes on. Wow. We've kind of actually got that area in there. It's hard to see, but yeah, no, you can't see it. But there's quite a bit of cumulus development just to my south. So we've got our storms that are growing very quickly. So now if our wind shear, really the only thing we need right now, folks, is if our wind shear, or not directional shear, if our speed shear intensifies, we could see a sharp increase in the intensity of these storms. If you folks have any questions or anything about these storms, about anything else, ask them right now. Because in about 30 minutes I won't really be able to answer them because we'll be under the storms. So it's just asking them right now. Regina, yeah, I've been watching that cell. The scan right now is probably below the LCL at the moment. So we probably are only going to be seeing, yeah, it's only about 1,000 feet in the air right now, so that scan is likely actually below the LCL, which means if there's a mesocyclone there, it might not be able to be picked up by the velocity at the moment. I see a problem with a lot of the cells right now near Regina, is the scan is very low in the atmosphere. So it's very good to actually see where the rain is, where all the hail would be, but tornadoes, it's honestly kind of too close to determine whether they're actually going to be a supercell or not at the moment. Oh wait, I can check higher tilts. Never mind. Completely forgot about that. I always forget about that. Right now we're heading down towards Saskatoon right now, to the cells that are kind of initiating directly south of Saskatoon. But I'm actually going to head in and try and chase the Regina storms right now. Right now our LCL, it's hard to tell at the moment, but I would guess that our LCL is about 1 kilometer right now, because we've got a lot of just rain being detected down in Regina at about a little more than 1,000 feet. So that is 1,000 feet, heat math. And that's like 333 meters. So yeah, I would say our LCLs are forecasted to lower a lot as the day goes on. But we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to wait, because I'm also not really in a good spot to estimate it right now. Because right where we are right now, the LCL is pretty high. I would say it's over 1 kilometer, but as we keep going this way, I can actually tell that our cloud base is quite a bit lower to the ground, especially in the more intense storms, particularly that Regina one, where we might have actually seen a tornado. We don't have a lot of cumulus development right here, which makes sense because there's really no trigger sitting here right now. The trigger is actually past us already. We do have some cumulus development behind me though, so that's where the outflow boundary from this morning storms actually is. Surprising it's still going. Holy moly, folks. I want to be under these storms though. It's taken so long to get there. The guard dogs. Oh man. Got yeah, we definitely do got some big cells here, folks. Anticyclonic storms and tornadoes are very weird. They confuse. They're not impossible, but they're extremely rare, and just the physics of them are weird. Because even if you get a supercell that's going west, generally that thing still actually spins counterclockwise, making it cyclonic. So anticyclonics are just extremely weird. I know that sometimes I've heard, I don't know if this is how they actually occur, but I've heard that a lot of anticyclonic tornadoes actually form off of another main rotation that ends up splitting off, and it can spin in the opposite direction. I've heard that that's how it works. I don't know if that's officially how it works. I haven't done research on specifically anticyclonics, but that, I mean, could hypothetically be it. Okay, how far are we right now? Yeah, because like I know down in the southern hemisphere it's been clockwise, which is, oh, it's weird for me. It's hard to understand. Like, it would make sense why, but like the drains and stuff, I don't really understand why the drains spin the other way. I know why they do, but I just don't. It just gets confusing. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely have got some pretty strong initiation. Actually, the Central Butte cell, that one's kind of dissipated. The one north of Regina does actually kind of have a hook on it. But as I check the, as I check the higher tilts, we might have rotation on it. There's definitely not a confirmed tornado right now, folks. But yeah, exactly. Like it's behaving very strangely, but I'm kind of thinking that the cell just to the southeast of Saskatoon, that one could be getting pretty strong right now. It's in a bad area for scans, but that one, and then also the one just kind of to the east, southwest of the intersection of Highway 15 and Highway 11. That one right there could be getting going. It's got some very weird velocity on it, but we'll have to be patient and see what that one does. The storms are definitely, they're definitely getting going, but some of them are struggling to keep themselves organized. Kind of, especially down in the Central Butte area. There's nothing really pushing them right now, but the Saskatoon ones do actually, they're kind of moving a little bit more. Kind of more like the Regina one, it's just they have less instability at the moment. Definitely, yeah, there's a lot of development. To my south, the LCL is actually very high, which is generally a sign that you have less instability, but that is common. Likely if the dew point rises down there, we'll get a lower LCL, because I know that area is still destabilizing because it has no cloud cover. That's kind of down near the Swift Current area, basically right over Lake Diefenbaker. There's kind of another area of really odd velocities, like possibly some rotation in like extreme southern Saskatchewan, kind of that cell just to the northeast of Assiniboine, kind of. It's more east, basically directly south of Moose Jaw. Like that area right now has got a lot of changing in motion. but nothing is really organized at the moment in that spot. So I wouldn't say that's a tornado quite yet, but it does have the chance. It does appear the cell, kind of the southeast of Pilot Butte, is also kind of starting to pull some moisture in as well. And I can smell rain. Like, that was a dramatic shift. Like, I can really smell rain. Got an ambulance there going by, likely not storm related, but there's an ambulance. Ambulances are cool. Got lots of lightning in that cell near Dundurn. I charge my phone though. Yeah, still doesn't appear to be any tornado warnings, but there are a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings at the moment. Okay, we gotta slow down a bit here. Oh, wow. Yeah, loony-sized tail in Pilot Butte. Because you guys actually kind of got hit with the worst part of that storm. That whole complex is actually starting to kind of weaken a little bit. Okay, I thought they hit the ditch or something. I was like, please not. But no, they're just parked there. Because loony-sized tail, that's not really... That isn't extremely big, but it is definitely good, because that's quite a bit past severe. Like, that's enough to injure you. That's enough to crack windshields. But once you get bigger than loony, up to ping pong ball is quite big. And then golf ball is that significant. Okay, this guy decides that he doesn't know what speed limit is. Yes, that's kind of where there's a boundary set up, I believe. But that is where the later in the day, when our low level, if our low level jet does intensify, that's going to be the area. Okay, this area definitely did get a storm here earlier, folks. Two to 3, yeah, 4 inches of rain. That's a lot of rain. See, that's also what we're going to need to be very careful with today, folks. It's flash flooding, actually. Oh, on the hail. So we're talking loony sized. Loony sized is actually less than an inch. I think it's slightly less than an inch. Maybe right around an inch. Toonie sized tail is larger than an inch, but that would kind of be, I don't really know what it is. I don't know if it's $half size tail, but thanks for chilling with us, Grifter. Thanks for the help. But yeah, so it's like maybe loony sized tail. Loony to toonie is like above or right below an inch. Wood. It's getting really dark. I can no longer see the cumulus development, folks, so that is going to be a problem. It just restricts our view on the storms. Really speeding up as I'm trying to pass him. He totally is. Okay. Dude, turn your cruise control on, please, buddy. There is more. I can actually kind of see the Regina cell right now, and it's, oh boy, it's pretty strong. I can definitely see there's tons of moisture in it. Tons of moisture. Yeah. I'm actually gonna check. I haven't seen check the radar in a bit here. Yeah. Velocity is still behaving very strangely, but ooh, okay. We actually might have our. There's a new storm right between the intersection of Highway 2 and Highway 11. That's kind of the area which was forecasted earlier today to have some pretty significant storms. So that area is where we're going to have to be watching. That is directly where one of the models, right about now, it was supposed to initiate about 5:30. Where it was supposed to initiate, become severe extremely quickly, and then travel all the way north of Humboldt. So that one could be pretty significant if it can get itself organized. The Regina one. Yeah, the one kind of to the north, the Regina cells are most definitely starting to kind of lose their composure. So that's happening. There's one right in Regina right now that could be pretty strong right now. It's got really low correlation on it. Really high differential reflectivity, so that one is most definitely a storm. We've got outflow boundaries crisscrossing every which way right now. We got also some very high growth on the storms to the south of Saskatoon. Like that area is trying to do something. It's just more struggling to organize because they're not, these storms are kind of still sitting stationary. The one that's kind of just north of Moose Jaw, that one does appear to be moving. So that one has actually got, like if it is moving right now, it does have the risk to be a pretty big storm. Now, I need to go and get gas actually, so I'm going to stop once we get to Langham, which is just on the other side of that little hill we went through yesterday. Up here. We've got even more cumulus development right in front of us. Yeah, storms just kind of sitting there is, it's annoying because they can get very severe, but if they don't have enough wind shear, because you technically can't have a stationary thunderstorm, if it has enough wind shear, the moisture will fall in front of it and it can sustain itself, but that's very hard. You need a lot of speed shear at that point. And we don't have a lot of speed shear today. So the ones that are stationary likely will choke themselves off in about maybe maximum they'll be able to live is like 2 hours. Maximum. Generally you'll get less than an hour on those cells. Kind of like the Central Butte cell. That one did have quite a bit of shear on it, but wasn't enough to keep it going. I haven't looked at it in quite a bit, so I'm not really sure what it's doing, but it's likely gonna die. We need those tilted up drafts for there to be severe storms. Already got lightning being detected on the cell to the northeast of Regina. It's getting really dark here as well. might be getting a little bit of rain right now, actually. We don't have that new storm on satellite yet. Might be trying to develop right now. The only thing is the storms around it might be sapping up all the moisture. Oh no, yeah, that is what we were worried about earlier, is flash flooding, kind of, especially in the Regina area. Kind of actually just to the south of Saskatoon as well. That area is likely flash flooding right now. Wow. But yeah, that's not good. Yeah, exactly. Like when you have like that really low shear and they're moving really slow, they just can't sustain themselves. And then the cold air, because they need to have hot air. If you don't have hot air, it gets sucked into the updraft of a storm, it'll die. So when you have that cold air that falls from the storm, it'll spread out and cut off the updraft.
No one ever accused Jason Lee of having a working man's PhD.
I don't know if they're going to be doing weather coverage right now.
Sure knows how to end the workday.
Yeah, no, I don't think they're going to be doing weather coverage today. But CJWW is incredible. I do love CJWW. They're our Saskatoon AM radio country station. They are the best. We've definitely got some development here, folks. We've got a little while yet until we actually get to these storms, but it will be pretty soon here. And we have to navigate through the stupid city, so that's going to be rough. You guys are just kind of chilling with us recently. You've never seen me drive through a city before, other than North Battleford, and I hate it. I really don't like it. Up here. Make it up that hill. We're only going 100. I'm gonna have to put my jacket on as I get in here, because I don't really want to be out in these storms without my jacket, because it's a high visibility one. And look at that. You can kind of see that cumulus development like way down there below the LCL. That's kind of surprising me, but those storms right there, because they're pretty far east. Those might be no, they wouldn't be in Manitoba, not quite that far. But likely, probably near Humboldt. Yeah, the Wynyard, I bet you that's probably right over Wynyard at the moment. Oh, I am driving some. Those could actually be the Regina storms. Possibly, but it's hard to tell right now, just where we are. So we're kind of heading directly west now. Or east, not west. Actually, exactly. We were 81 degrees before we came into the storm. We are now sitting just above 70. So that just goes to show you got, like, that's an outflow boundary right there. We've kind of actually got some new storms developing at the moment. Get those cold fronts, they'll actually trigger storms. But this outflow boundary isn't really convective anymore, because there was a lot of storms that basically just went this way in the morning. Those ones, actually, I was pretty worried about those ones going tornadic, because there was some rotation detected really close to the ground again, just barely east of Saskatoon, and it went north for a couple of, maybe about 25 minutes. That was a decent one. But Yeah. The outflow boundary from those traveled pretty quickly. I watched it on radar. It passed Radisson like maybe like 12:30. Eastbound and down, folks. We're eastbound and down. We've got lots of convection going on. Kind of got that. Those new cells right up there. All of this area. We got tons of action. But no, we've got lots of moisture dropping here, folks. And it's getting actually hard to see. Like, this is starting to drop more and more moisture. So right now, our target is kind of the areas to the north of Regina. Maybe more Moose Jaw, but we're gonna go head south on Highway 11 and kind of just go from there. Because it'll be pretty quick here in about an hour where we're gonna actually get our storms initiate, like our more consistent storms initiating. So yeah, that's gonna happen. But we'll see. Our target's gonna be south of here still. Jeez, that's a lot of cars. There's a huge line of cars coming out of Langham right now. It's getting really dark to our south right now, folks. There's quite a bit of heavy precipitation there as well, but I have not seen much lightning yet. No, I thought I heard the Canadian emergency alert tone, but I didn't. Yeah, we're gonna gas up in here and we're gonna head south. Yeah, that's kind of what Saskatchewan and Alberta does. Because Alberta, welcome back, Katrina, welcome. Oh, wow. See, yeah, like Alberta can get quite a bit of moisture return from low pressure systems in Saskatchewan, but they have the effect coming off wind coming off of the mountains. That can actually increase wind shear. Get out of the left lane. I need to turn left up here. Huh. 12 degrees is actually pretty chilly. Now, if you folks are just joining in right now, what our plan is we are going to go to, we're going to come into Langham, and I'm going to get some gas, and then we are going to head south and track a decently strong storm to the south of Saskatoon, and then possibly even head down to the Moose Jaw area. Storms are northbound from Moose Jaw, so we likely won't be going that far south. Wow, look at that precipitation core there, folks. At least try to. Yeah, right in Ohio, you guys are kind of right in front of this before all the moisture return. You guys might actually get hit with this system. I would not be surprised. Once the Omega block weakens and starts to head west, starts to head east. I said west 2 times. No, then Ohio area might get this this whole storm complex. Obviously, it ain't gonna be the same, but it will be storms. So we're gonna turn left here. $88 is hot. Like, that's kind of the point where I'm like, yeah, 88 is a hot temperature. At least you guys down south don't really have to deal a lot with our winters. Because our winters are insane. Now, I know that down there can get pretty cold, but we get to like past minus 40. Hey, welcome, Cassandra. Welcome to the stream again. Yeah. that truck has a big water tote in the back. We just had a whole bunch of fly out. So yeah, we're heading into Petro-Canada here. And I'm gonna park on the side here just really quick, and then we're gonna go get gas. So I've gotta get some food. I don't really want to get these people in it. So turn really quick here. Okay, perfect. I will be right back here, folks. I need to change the scene though, because I actually have like a sign. There we go. Ouch. Okay, welcome folks. Well, I guess I'm back. Almost didn't start again, but we're good. Okay, I don't know where these guys are going. Why are they just walking right behind my truck? Okay, we're gonna get some gas. I'm leaving on the be right back thing just for now. I'm gonna check the radar. We're gonna see what's going on here. I'm also going to wash the windshield. Is this diesel? Yeah, that is diesel. Or is it diesel? No, it isn't just diesel. Good. Yeah, that would not be fun. Okay. Yeah. Hopefully that's good. It's a little better. Try to get it a little more. That's what our radar is showing. All right, folks, we're time to go. Our fuel is actually less than that. Ours is about $1.30 for a liter. And I'm going to all right, folks, we're back chasing again. Woo! Full tank of gas. We're chasing these storms here, which I can't see anymore, sadly. Just because of some cloud cover. Which, dang it, but oh, we do have some new storms initiating, kind of right where I expected them to. Oh, it's a stop sign. See, that is per liter, though. It's not per gallon. I believe a gallon is bigger than a liter. I think. I don't know. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, folks. We're gonna go south. Yeah. We're gonna go south and we're gonna see which storms are gonna take. Now, I think I can see already what cells I want to go and chase. Just the ones that are initiating near Highway 11. I think those are gonna be our prime targets right now as they continue to intensify. No rotation on them yet, but we'll see, because those ones might intend. Now, I'm also starting to eye the one to the west of Highway 11. Perfect, thank you, bell ringer. Math is, I will admit, math is not my strong suit there, folks. Which is not good, because I want to be a meteorologist. So that's going to be interesting, but yeah. Yep, it's a lot better. Yeah, we've got some new initiation, kind of along a new boundary. We kind of have, right now we're going through the recycle now, folks, so we're going to get our new storms developing right about now. Yeah, we've got a lot of air aloft in the cells down near Crake. I think the Crake cell is going to be our target right now, folks. What was that? Was that a rock? I think that was a rock. It's got flicked up at us there. Now, the cell's actually kind of near Davidson right now. Those ones aren't even severe thunderstorm warned anymore. The Harwin, Kenaston, and the Hanley cells, those ones are decent. Yes, they actually should, Eric. I believe they should. Once these ones start to break up, then we will actually see some more stronger storms. The one just to the east of Girvan, that one is the really nasty looking one right now. Now, I do want to find a route which doesn't take me through the city of Saskatoon, because it's going to take a lot longer to go through Saskatoon than if we actually avoid it. I think. Unless I could take a Dundurn. We're going to have to go through it anyway. No, we have to go through the city. Shoot. Range Rover, that one's crazy. Okay, people are going fast right now. Actually, we might have a... I don't know if that's tornado vortex signature or what that is, but there might be a mesocyclone on the cells just the south, kind of near... Is that near Davidson? Where is Davidson? Yeah, it's just to the east of Davidson, just to the west of Davidson right now. You can take a highway that kind of goes past it, but you can't take it directly, and you have to go through a whole bunch, because to get to Highway 11, you have to go through Saskatoon a little bit. So if I were to take the one that goes through Edel, like Edel, which is a small town on the western side of Saskatoon, I could go through there, but it would actually, I'd actually lose more time. We have tons, like we have actually 3 Tim Hortons in the closest city I have. Like, it's crazy. Like, Tim Hortons are everywhere. But especially in like really big cities like Saskatoon and like Regina, because those are like bigger cities, they got a lot of Timmies in there. Lots of Timmies. But right there, now those cells over there kind of, those ones are pretty ow, my water bottle. Those ones are pretty interesting, but they're not really going, I don't think they're going to be as tornadic as the ones down south, because their wind shear is a lot weaker. Some of these cells are actually definitely showing signs of rotating higher in the atmosphere. Oh wow, that one actually kind of just to the south, the Highway 11. That one still might be trying to rotate. But it still is sitting stationary, so it could very much just be an awkward area. Tim Hortons actually sells a lot of stuff, but mostly just like donuts. Donuts and sandwiches and drinks is primarily what they sell. Really good drinks and decent donuts. Not as good as homemade ones, but they are decently good. It's like a Dunkin' Donuts, but it also isn't. It isn't like Dunkin' Donuts is quite a bit different than Tim Hortons, but yeah. Yes, they very much are. That's actually, there's dying storms right now, which that's what we're seeing at the moment, so it's harder to really gauge what's going to happen. We got a decent amount of development, and see, it's good because the storms are now beginning to move. They aren't just all sitting there. They are definitely starting to move more. They're moving, one of them is moving kind of directly towards Saskatoon. I can't wait to be on the other side of Saskatoon, though. I do not like navigating through the city. Tennessee River. got some matamus clouds right above us right now. And those are some decent cells right there. Oh yeah, we've got one over. We definitely got some storms. That's a good picture, actually. So the pink area, that is actually, so what's happening is there's new storms that are developing that are gaining strength very quickly. So that's 3 separate cells. They actually don't have a very tilted updraft though, so they're likely going to choke themselves out very quickly. But what's happening is the sun is starting to reflect, and it's going through like all like the rain and stuff that is lofted in the air right now, and it's shining onto the storms. So that's what that's all about. Wow, that's actually some really good development. Very consistent. There actually is a tilted updraft on the one to the far left. You can actually see it there. But it's a little too early to tell whether what those ones are going to do. And it's unfortunately very hard to see pretty much anything else. There's actually a lot of cells developing, dude. I think that truck was rear-ended at some point. Got a big dent in the back of his box. Looks like the truck is frowning. Cap is already broke. It broke quite a while ago. But oh my gosh. So the cap is most definitely broken. But yeah, no, it's broken. It's gone, destroyed. There are so many storms though. And that one actually, the one just south of Saskatoon is still intensifying. Somehow, maybe the low-level jet just extraordinarily like strengthened, but I don't really see that happening this early. But lightning is really starting to become more frequent in these storms. LCL is actually very low now. So there's a lot of instability here, folks. Wow. We're chasing now, folks. We're chasing. Now here's one of the problems that's going on right now though, folks. The storms actually are initiating in a lot of different areas, which might actually it might lower the instability. Well, it will lower the instability. So basically, if there's not a lot of wind shear and too many pulse storms, we actually could have them knock themselves out. But that storm Like the Saskatoon storm is actually in a decent, like a very good area right now. Okay, here we're coming into Saskatoon again, folks. But this time yesterday we actually came into Saskatoon, but we didn't wind up seeing any storms. Today we have that, and we got that, so we definitely got some storms here today. That is the weirdest looking draper I've ever seen. What type of header for farming? Oh wait, I think it's 90 here. Nope, not yet. Oh, Bell's getting some work done. Hopefully see you later here, Bell. Let's see, yeah, we've got a lot of convection. There is a lot of convection starting here, folks. The cabin inversion is definitely broken. Convective inhibition is weakening. So this is in Saskatoon here, folks. We're in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Yeah, he's turning. Oh yeah, he's changing lanes back in here. That is what was going on. To drive down like literally the worst road in all of Saskatoon on a Friday afternoon. Oof, that's gonna be rough. That cell over there is very big. Oh, Drake Animations is back. Yeah, I remember, man. Welcome to Saskatoon. Yeah, the roads here. Well, it's not really the roads. My truck is old, so it has a lot of, it kind of has a lot of rattlies and a lot of noise from the engine. Like, it's an old truck, and it isn't fully sealed, so a lot of the noise, like, you actually can get wind noise all the time when I'm driving, which is the most annoying. That's pretty cool. Saskatoon is actually like, it's probably, Saskatoon and Regina make up like 40% of the entire population of Saskatchewan. Okay, I got a little nervous there. I was worried that was my truck, and I was like, my truck should not be making that sound. What's going on up there? There's lots of dust. Doesn't look like there's no wind. Like, there's zero wind right now. There must have been someone that drove by there. That is a road. Don't want to drive through here, folks, but I must. It's the fastest, most direct route we can take. Yeah, we do have some very big, we have quite a bit of development going on right now, folks. Some new storms initiating, kind of heading towards Dundurn right now. Those ones could be our main cells of the day. That it depends. It's going to depend on if they can hold themselves together. Yep, it do got the hiccups. I just gotta basically just follow signs for Highway 11. Now, I need to change lanes here. If I go quiet, I've kind of been a little quiet a little bit, but if I go quiet now, it's because I'm driving. I will likely not be able to answer questions. Do apologize, folks. Keep them coming. I'll answer them after, but yeah, city's not fun to drive in. This lane right here. We're gonna exit and I'm gonna turn left. Oh my gosh, there's a traffic jam here. Maybe it would have been faster if I went around on the other roads. Yes, that is true. Because if we lose, the faster that we actually lose our daytime heating, because right now we do still have some, but this cloud cover right here might actually prevent it and reduce it a little bit. But we will lose that daytime heating faster today, so our storms won't be able to last as long. Oh, I do not like how congested this road is. Once you're on the west side of the river, it's a nightmare. But on the east side, it isn't that bad. Fortunately, the west side is pretty bad. Oh man. There's lots of people here. Do not be quick. CJWW. Oh, sweet. I'm hungry right now. I wish I had food. I'll go somewhere once the chase is over. Oh, come on. Dang. Oh. This is probably the most congested road in all of Saskatoon. actually kind of see, I think our cloud cover is breaking up very quickly. Like our higher level clouds. That might be good. Or that is good. But we are quite late in the day, so the daytime heating likely won't intensify, but it will continue. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, now they're gonna get their turning light. Only problem, oh, the traffic is horrible. Oh yes, Saskatoon is a very pretty city. It's very decorated. There's a sports car, I haven't seen one of them in a long time. Okay, now this road is a nightmare. A porch. Not a porch, a Porsche. I don't know how to say it. I've never seen one of those in here before. Maybe I have, I don't know. Okay, I don't want to stay in this middle lane. I mean, left lane. See, the nice thing about Saskatchewan is even our small towns, they are very nice. Like, they look very nice. They're very decorated, especially during the holiday season. That truck to our right is very nice. I do like that truck. Hello? I can't really talk right now because I'm driving through Through Saskatoon. Just barely, just like in the Dundurn area. Bye. Yep, talk to you in a bit. That was actually my father. He was wondering where we were. I do not like talking on the phone in this stupid city. But this, luckily, folks, okay, this is our last light. So, I think. I don't know. Yes, it is our last light. So once we get through here, it's smooth sailing until we get to our storms. Which actually are, I believe they are intensifying quite quick right now. I haven't been able to check the radar recently. We've definitely got some pretty big and decently intense cells. Yes, the Paris of the prairies, Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Now, Regina actually looks like, not dumpy, but it's not as pretty as Saskatoon. Like, Regina is our capital, but it's not real, yeah, it's not as nice as our like biggest city. So Saskatoon's our biggest city in all of Saskatchewan, and Regina is our capital, but slightly smaller. definitely, our cloud cover right above us, is beginning to break up, which is going to actually allow our daytime heating, maybe even intensify our instability. Wow, look at that growth right in front of us there, folks. That is incredible. All that cumulus, it actually is hitting the equilibrium level now. And I believe that is what our storms look like to our south as well. They're just farther along in their development phase. And here's the U of S campus area. Ooh, a little bit south of Saskatoon, nice. That's actually where our target is right now there, Michael. It's just south of Saskatoon. Is there a song playing right now? I hope it isn't, because I don't want to get copyrighted. Wait. Oh. Ooh, look at this, folks. So this is what we're looking at above us right now. So that darker area right in front of us is going to be where it's intensifying and growing. Have that rapid growth up there. It's kind of just to the south. You can actually see right down right there is where a new storm is coming. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Nah, you're all good. It happens a lot. I get confused a lot on here. Unfortunately, it's a common occurrence, especially driving through the city. But right now, we're kind of out at the main chunk of the city. We're just going to be on more rural-ish areas. Not rural yet, but once we get south of Circle Drive, we will be. Then we're smooth sailing to hit these storms. Yeah, we do definitely have some organized convection here, folks, but it's just going to take some more time. They need some more time to intensify. Oh man, these cities are rough. What the heck was that sound? Oh, someone's moving a grain cart up here. Are you kidding me? Going to speed limit though, it shouldn't slow us down too much. It's causing quite a bit of congestion. Oh man, this road is busy. I really hope everyone knows what they're driving into right now. Yeah, so right now, folks, we're on the south side of Saskatoon right now, folks. So we're just coming out of the city now. It's got a few more of the urban areas and then we're out. I take it back. I think that truck is definitely causing some more congestion. Looking up in there. It's really falling back down yet. Oh, dang it. Yeah, we've definitely got more convection going on, folks. We've got a storm here. It's still developing, it's still intensifying. Now we are going to shoot a little bit this way, and we're basically are going to be going right through the main chunk of the storm. Organization is kind of starting to fall apart, but that actually could be a sign that our wind shear is increasing because we do still have a lot of moisture being, like, still a lot more convection. Ooh, Sidewinder. It says Sidewinder on the bottom of that car. Got a train going on up here. There's lots of stuff happening right now, folks. See, we got stuff on the prairies. Welcome back, Drake Animations. We're currently just we are on the southern tip of Saskatoon right now. In the United States, they likely would. Not here in Canada. Not a lot of people really know what to do when driving through storms, so they kind of just either stop in the middle of the road. No, maybe not the middle of the road, but they do just kind of stop and pull over, or they just drive really slow in the middle of the road, which is so annoying. Why is there a Crime Stoppers sticker on the side, on the bumper of that car? There's our storm there, folks. We've kind of actually got some scud development as well, but it's higher up in the atmosphere, so it's not much. It's mowed. It smells very good. Look at the mower. I am from Canada, from Saskatchewan, actually, the middle of Canada. Yeah, pretty cool. I'm from Cut Knife, Saskatchewan. So it's a very small town, like in the middle of nowhere. About 2 hours from where we are right now. Maybe not hang out in the middle lane, in the left lane. Yeah, so now we're heading south here. We've got a lot of lighting. Now we got a lot of south. See, like that area kind of just to the south of Dundurn. That's kind of the, that's kind of our target right now. Or to the, kind of to the, near Alliesburg. Might also be a good target. But that's pretty far. That's on the other side of Davidson. You know, we've got a lot of storms developing right now, folks. Now, I can say with a lot of confidence that, well, what I've seen in this area, Alberta has the worst drivers. For sure. In the prairies, Alberta has the worst drivers I've ever seen. Like, constantly speeding. Half the time, if you're driving, like, even if you're going, like, if you're actually speeding, going like a little bit over the speed limit, over half of the time when you have someone fly by you, it's an Alberta plate. So Alberta probably has the worst drivers. Ontario, I've heard, is pretty bad as well, but I haven't really seen Ontario drivers. The only ones I've seen out here drive ridiculously slowly and are all old people. So, yeah. Man, there's a lot of trees here, man. It's crazy. I don't like trees. They're good for the environment, so I like them in that sense, but I don't like them, like, I just don't like them. They're hard to chase around. Whoa. There's some sort of lower development going on way over there. No, you can't see it. The lighting's too bad, really, to see that, but maybe it could be a development wall cloud. Yes, southern Alberta, like not kind of Left Bridge. Medicine Hat, though, Calgary, maybe even Red Deer, Stettler, Wainwright. Well, Wainwright's kind of not southern Alberta, but kind of southern Alberta. Like, those areas are like a nightmare. Highway, when you're driving to Camrose from Wainwright, like from Viking, Alberta to Camrose, that highway has so many speeders on it. Like, it is insane. No matter what you drive, somebody will pass you. Wow, we've definitely got some sort of action going on. But now right in front of us, we've got a heavy precipitation core. It is beautiful here. See, Saskatchewan is very pretty. Like, it's a nice province. Like, people do say that there's nothing up here. Yes, a lot of places, especially near Kindersley, there is nothing. No trees, there's just all oil wells, which I'm not complaining. I kind of like that, actually. But we have a lot of beautiful areas. Like, Cypress Hills is actually kind of even a mountain, which is in the extreme southwestern part of Saskatchewan. It's more in Alberta. But we do have our beauty here. And it is something, like, you can't really describe how nice it, like, when they have, like, a view where it's just a sunset or just a thunderstorm. Like, it's a different kind of beautiful. You can see, there's so much to see because there's nothing to block your view. Kind of like that. Anyone watches Corner Gas, you should get that reference. Wow, yeah, we've got a decent decent storm here. Isn't the most impressive on radar, but we do have an independent cell. Like, you can actually see right, like, boom. You can kind of see a little, like, shadow going on. That's a new storm developing. What? This is it, guys. To my left? There actually is quite a bit of development there. To my left. We're southbound right now. There's an outflow boundary actually heading over Bigger right now again. I wouldn't doubt it. We got actually, that's a decent storm. Like, near Watrous right now, you folks could be getting a real big one right now. I want to chase them. No, not quite. Wouldn't call that quite yet. Not when I can see a new updraft intensifying. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Like the whole I never met someone who knows people that has been to Cut Knife on the stream before. They keep issuing warnings for these storms and then immediately giving them down. Yep, we actually have a city called Medicine Hat. It's near the, it's actually pretty close to kind of where the Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Montana have their borders on the Alberta side. It's a pretty big, it's a decently big city. So, you know, also what we classify a city in Saskatchewan and Alberta is, well, even in just Saskatchewan, is a lot smaller than what people would classify a city in the United States. Like, I've heard people be like, oh, I'm from a small town. And I'm like, oh, how big is your small town? It's like, oh, 20,000 people. And I was like, dude, that is bigger than like 90% of all of the cities in Saskatchewan. Because at 5,000 people, it's a city. Up here in Saskatchewan, 5,000 people is the cutoff. But I say if they have a traffic light, that's kind of the justification of it. Oh, and this is actually kind of a cool thing. There was actually a semi-trailer tipped over there. It's been tipped over for a while, but in August there's a really strong storm that I believe rolled it. There's multiple that are flipped over in there.
The impact of good coffee. We aren't always going out on
Listen to see what these guys are saying right now.
Because they're stuck in drive-thrus, and good coffee just makes everybody happier.
I need a cup of coffee.
Talk to Danny at Sask Coffee Distributors about a free trial and see what it does for your place.
It's the perfect way to start your day with a smile.
You can find more details at cjwwradio.com. In today's world, you must be more resilient.
Yeah, I don't know what they're going to be saying much. So we are now on the way, folks. So I believe, folks, that these storms actually might still have a rainfall warning on them. Which is basically, I actually don't know because I haven't checked in a while. No, actually. No rainfall warning for these storms. No warnings at all for these ones. But I would definitely say these storms are most definitely able to be severe. We're almost in them, actually. It definitely smells like rain. Wait, I got two questions. What was the story about, and was it Medicine Hat? I don't remember which one we're talking about. I think it's Medicine Hat. Oh, I got a new radar. No, I did not get a new radar update. Dang it. Got excited for nothing, y'all. Excited for a radar update. That's weird. That's a long time ago for an update. Now look at that. There's definitely a base. Like, this storm definitely has got a base on it, so we've got inflow still. That's sucked into the storm. Yeah, there's some very weird velocity numbers right now. That was a lightning strike. Here we go, folks. We're on full chase mode now. Have been for a while, but better now. What? Look at that. Oh, we've gotten a lot of scud in this one now. actually starting to see an area, folks, where we might be getting a re-intensification. There's actually just a single scud cloud that's to my east right now. Changing shape pretty dang quick. I'm starting to see quite a bit of lightning, but I think a LCL is very low on this storm. There's a lot more lightning being detected as well. Oh. Yeah, that's it. Oh dang. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Unfortunately, that stuff does happen, and it makes me sad every time I hear about it. Oh God. Okay. Look at this, folks. Ooh, that was a big lightning strike. Okay, so we're full on storm mode now, folks. Starting to see, like, there is some action going on, folks. There's most definitely action, but it's still got to get itself organized before it can really produce anything significant. To the south of this cell there, folks, however, we're gonna be able to get some stuff going on. Now the base is lowering on multiple of these cells, actually. Almost thinking I might want to turn my flashers on. Yeah, no, there's a really big cell, lots of wind shear on it, to my left right now. Like, it's a big storm right now. It's still intensifying. The Watrous cell is pretty big. Oh, look at that. We actually might have a shelf, like kind of a shelf clouding looking thing developing. It might not be a shelf cloud because it isn't connected to the base, but it could develop into one. But shelf cloud is just a sign that there is an outflow boundary intensifying. Well, look at that, folks. Look at this storm. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me now. Welcome to Dundurn! We have a lot of riders, actually, like Saskatchewan Rough Riders. A lot of them actually are from Dundurn, which is funny. Oh, man. Although, Katrina, I will admit, I will agree with you on something. I do like the true crime and stuff. I think those are really cool. Definitely got action, folks, to our left. It isn't screaming tornado right now, but it is organizing. Yeah, it's kind of starting to wrap itself in rain, however, at this point, which is unfortunate. Some newer, stronger cells popping off as well. Regina round 2, folks. Saskatchewan Rough Riders are doing amazing this season. I haven't watched a lot of their games, but the ones that I have watched have been incredible. Like, way to go, guys. Good work. I think we're gonna be in the Grey Cup this year, folks. Rotation on this storm, folks. It isn't organized rotation. It's definitely not organized, but we do actually have some rotation right now. Just trying to think of the best way to. I think I'm just going to take Highway 11 until I in this storm. Like down near Hanley is likely we're going to intercept it. And I might jog east after that to intercept some of the new storms near Imperial. Yes, he 100% was. I also think we actually had a new, like, because I don't really follow who the players are, but yes, we have a very good quarterback now. And a good linebacker this year, too. So these storms along a boundary kind of right on Highway 2 right now. They are, they're starting to more track to the northeast right now. Northwest, which is crazy. But we'll allow them to organize and get decently strong. So folks, it's coming. We got a big storm. I am very glad. That Banjo Bowl was fun to watch. Like we started out losing, but then we came back. The first time we won the Banjo Bowl in 7 years. Whoa, that was a big lightning strike. That was close, actually. The lighting is really bad here right now. Dang it. Our new velocity scan. The velocity scan is starting to fall apart, but we definitely do still have areas which could be rotation and very high values. We're looking over 60 miles per hour right. Wow. A couplet of over 60 miles per hour right now. Disorganized, but incredible. We are starting to get some rain here as well. Now folks, I'm going through right now a dip. So if I lose you guys, do apologize. It's going to be possible, but hopefully we won't. Okay. We got a lot of lightning in this storm, folks. Yeah, Environment Canada actually hasn't issued a severe thunderstorm watch, which I'm extremely surprised about. Like, conditions were our regional model. Like, our regional model was showing over 4,000 joules of CAPE, like, throughout almost all of southern Saskatchewan. Anywhere south of Saskatoon was upwards of 3,000 joules of CAPE. Which that alone isn't going to make severe storms, but with even a little bit of wind shear at that point, you're going to get some pretty big hail. I actually have not checked the lapse rates, so unfortunately that's true, but like we still got like decent action here right now. Like even on radar right now, like I think they should have issued a severe thunderstorm watch. We've still got cumulus development on the cells in this area. Oh, that was a good flash. We're storm chasing, folks. Spring View. That guy's going real slow. Yeah, we're starting to get hit with a little bit of rain here now. Yeah, because this is going to turn and we're going to start Township Road. That's hilarious. We were talking about that earlier. Township roads are just eastbound roads in Saskatchewan. Township roads are very common. Why was it named Township Road? We definitely got more cumulus action. Now looking, yeah. Oh no, don't do this to me now. Once it starts to rain heavier, well, it'll be easier to actually like define, but yeah. Dang. We've got some, now near Craig. Like there's some big storms coming, folks. Really big. Right now near the intersection of Highway 2 and Highway 11, there's some pretty big storms, but now also, ooh. You know, we got some re-intensification on, ooh, we might have a tornado actually. I am 100% core punching this thing. 100%. We got a really big cell. We might have some rotation on it as well. But now these ones are starting to, they're really getting themselves organized now. Come on, man, don't do this to me now. No! It's hard for me to see too, folks, don't worry. Wow, it's very hard for me to see at the moment. Okay, I believe our dew point might be rising right now actually, because there's a lot more scud action. So there's a lot more moisture closer to the ground. So folks, we're about to intercept a pretty big storm here. It's going through cycles, so it's kind of it's almost a cyclic supercell right now. Right near Hanley, Saskatchewan right now is where we are. Is where that storm is that we're targeting. And it's, I wouldn't be surprised if that thing goes severe warned here. Oh, we've got really low correlation on it. Like really low. Not in where the tornado would be, but it's nerve-wracking. It's been like that for quite a while. Dew point is definitely still increasing. Woo! A lot more lightning as well. Oh, cool. I didn't hillbilly in Ohio. I didn't really expect that, but I mean, I guess it kind of does make sense. Like Ohio is kind of in the Midwest. You might have to dismount. My confused brain is not very smart right now. Okay. Keniston right now, you guys, so I'm fairly certain that you guys might actually get your warning. You might get a severe thunderstorm warning back again. So we're passing through Hanley right now, folks. We're almost actually at the core of the storm. Looking at it right now, folks, we've actually got a very low LCL on it. Lots of stuff's being pulled up into it right now. Okay, we got some guys got his flashes on right now. I am going. I don't know what he's doing. He's pulled over. Yeah, our storm is strengthening, folks, and it appears to be possibly we have a base that's definitely lowering. We could actually might get a tornado today, folks, but most definitely right now, if this storm can hang on, we will be getting hail. We will get some decently large hail. Our correlation, yeah, in the cell itself, we have a correlation drop of about, the lowest areas are kind of like just above 0.9, which is still decently low. So we have high reflectivity, strong velocity, and our spectrum width. Our spectrum width is still low. Some correlation. How's our correlation? Yeah, our correlation is very low right now. Spectre. You might spectre out. Is that a cop? What is that? Oh, it's a roadwork guy. work ahead. Hillbilly country, I like that. That's funny. Ohio. I'm not doing the stupid Ohio memes or whatever. I hate that stuff. To the Keniston style right now, you got our, yeah, we're low 9 right now for our correlation, which is, yeah, we're gonna likely be getting some help. Ooh, we got a rainbow there. Whoa! That was a big lightning flash. Woo! Here we go, folks. It's time. This storm is starting to talk here. So I actually have my flashes on right now. I'm thinking it's gonna do something. I might see a funnel cloud. I wouldn't be surprised if I do. It's starting to move. Like, this storm has done a lot of cycles, but each time it cycles, it's been getting stronger. Well, I don't know, with the cloud cover breaking up, and with the boundary that's kind of traveling right next to it, this thing could be, like, this thing is actually likely going to do something. But no, we most definitely have some organization here, folks. We're just south of Hanley. We got lots of lightning, like an incredible amount of lightning. The velocity is just going ballistic, but that is very common, especially when stuff is rotating here in Canada. Our radars are not very happy when it comes to stuff like that. We're starting to get some heavier rain here, folks, and it is, that core right in front of us is very heavy. It's kind of misty right on the road right now too, which is kind of funny. Mystic. Look at that. Hold on. Now we're kind of starting to get into the core of the storm. Like, we're just about to get into it here, folks. I believe, folks, we're about to get some hail. And yes, 100% Tracy, radars can be very misleading, and especially in Canada with our velocity. We don't have NexRad radars, we just have Doppler. So our radars aren't the greatest at recording velocity. Yeah, here we go, folks, it's time. And like, that core is very heavy down in there, wow. Whoa, that was close. That was a close strike right there. Big September storm, crazy. And our precipitation core is still getting heavier. Like, I'm watching it right now. It's just getting darker and darker. Yeah, we've got some very high values on the velocity right now. No, really no consistent couplet, but you have over 60 miles per hour in certain areas. And yeah, core is still strengthening. Yeah, I'm fairly certain that we're going to be getting warned here pretty soon. I'm looking and I can see it's definite. It's moving towards us right now. Oh man, there's actually might be some gusty winds in this area. Whoa! That was a close strike there, folks. That was close. Hey, Cassandra's here. Nice. Did you guys win any games yet? The volleyball team, they're playing volleyball right now. Folks, we are about to head into this storm here, and I'm thinking I want to take Highway 15, go west. Yeah, because I don't want to take a dirt road, especially in this area of Saskatchewan. Once we get to Kenaston, we're going to head west. East, other way. Ah, dang. That's rough. That's okay. Just stop talking. All that's random. Yeah, right now, our core, we're getting closer into it. Still getting darker here, folks. Man. We might actually be getting our outflow wind starting to intensify as well. Oh, Emmy's here. How's it going, Emmy? It's going actually pretty good. We might have a tornado here developing. Not really 100% sure on what's going on with it because just the lagginess of the weather radars at the moment. But they do appear to be, the storm does appear to be quite strong at the moment. Still is intensifying as it's moving along the boundary and as the wind shear increases though. Wow. Look at that there, folks. Right up there. Oh, I think that was a hailstone. Once we get it, it is like white over there, folks. Like pure white. I 100% agree. It is very relaxing. Are we getting hail yet? No hail right as of right now. Tons of lightning though. Okay, once we get into Kenaston, folks, we're gonna turn left and we're gonna punch the core. Our velocity, we do still have very strong. Holy crap! That was a very close strike. Yeah, I'm going down Bob's Road. This is gonna be a highway, which is exciting. New highway, folks. Never driven on this highway before. The next road, we should have signs for it. Wow. Looking at it, we've still actually got it. We have a planking line as well here, folks. It is moving north right now, but I don't believe that PA will end up getting hit by these storms. Wow, we kind of have areas that are converging right now. We're actually, our radar just switched. Wow, here we go. We're definitely getting some larger, raindrops here, folks. So as we head west into this cell, which is moving towards us, we're going to be able to see. We're kind of in the prime tornado intercept area right now. You're playing against the seniors, dang. Well, good luck, guys. You got this. Dang, I gotta wait. You guys right now. Wow, look at that core up there. Woo! Lots of lightning. I probably had time to go, but I didn't want to risk it. Yes, exactly. The Omega block is actually what's causing Saskatchewan just to get constant outbreaks of weather as well. We're very close to it now, folks. Very close. Uh-oh, oh. Here we go. Yep, it 100% is. That's nice. We're getting hail now, folks. Oh, no, wait, not yet. Oh, man. close strike, folks. Yeah, it's getting hard to see now. Oh, listen to that thunder! Okay. We're going. Wow. Yeah, the smear is on the inside, unfortunately. Hopefully it doesn't make it worse. We got lots of lightning here, folks. But right now, this is kind of where two cells are starting to crash into each other. Hail, it's hailing, folks. We're getting hail. Pea-size at the moment, but getting bigger. As we get closer to the updraft, it'll start to get larger. Folks, we are currently under a severe thunderstorm warning for ping pong ball sized hail. Holy crap, that was another close strike. Hail's getting bigger now, folks. You got kind of a little bigger than pea size. I cannot see anything now. Wow. I'll make a report on this. Oh, we got hail bouncing off the highway. Oh yeah, it's bouncing off the road now, folks. Oh, here we go. We got bigger hail here. It's hailing, folks, hailing. Oh, he's stalked up there. Oh, yikes. Getting pummeled right now. So we got maybe $half size hail right now here, folks. My windshield wipers don't go any on maximum overdrive as we right now. We're getting closer to the updraft where we're going to see our possible tornado. We're actually starting to get wind being sucked in from the north. Whoa, that one was close. Yeah, ping pong ball, the warnings for ping pong ball sized hail. Ow, I put the window down and a hailstone smacked me in the eye. Right now it's kind of just $half size. Oh, it's definitely getting bigger though. We got upwards of dime sized hail here now, but whoa, that's a heavy core in front of us. Oh my gosh. Look at this, like, it is black up there, folks. Wow. Right now our hail is still getting bigger, but we got about dime-sized hail at the moment. It just got really dark. Oh, here we go. Look at this, folks. So right now we are currently to the southeast of Saskatoon. We're coming in, we are west, we are currently east of Tennyson, Saskatchewan. Wow. Wow, listen to that hitting the roof. We got a couplet actually to our south right now. Oh my gosh. Black right now, folks. Like, it is extremely dark. That was a big flash of lightning. Yeah, they have Nextrad level 2 radars. We only have the Dopplers. Okay. Wow. It is dark here, folks. Like, very dark. The sun is not setting yet. We still got like an hour or two before the sun sets. It actually is not very windy where we are as of right now. Which is a good thing, but right now we're kind of in the area where two cells are starting to crash into each other. Yeah, we are under a severe thunderstorm warning right now. I'm fairly certain it's a tornado possible warning as well. Holy moly, folks. And here we go again. This is actually not a tornado possible warning. Oh, we got some scud up there, actually. Whoa! Wow. Yeah, unfortunately, folks, the signal isn't very good at the moment. Oh, man, that was close. He stopped in the middle of the road. Yeah. We're not in VR. The storm is heading directly towards me at the moment. It's very dark. Holy crap. Right now, we're still right on the convergence between the two boundaries. What? That was close. Wow. Okay. The velocity scan to our south, we might have a new tornado vortex signature, maybe. Oh man. Might actually just pull over just to kind of get my bearings and see where we are right now. Whoa, that was close. right now. Look at that. We've got some scud action, but no rotation. Okay, I'm gonna stop and pull over right here, folks. See, right now we're also in an area that doesn't have good cell coverage anyway, unfortunately. Yeah, it is incredible right now. And I need to pull over before the storm like smacks me, because it's heading directly towards me right now. This highway is beautiful. Like, it's literally shining right now. I also need to put on my reflective vest because this thing is rainproof and I love it. It's so warm. Got that thunder. I can't zip up my jacket for some reason. Yes, I do. I think that is what's going on right now. Because to our south, our wind is actually getting quite a bit stronger. Yeah, we got lots of lightning. Okay, yeah, we're about to get slammed with the other one, but there actually is a scud cloud kind of right on top of us right now, and I'm kind of nervous. It is, yeah, wow. This area has good cell service. Trying to think right here, folks. There's a new cell developing that's heading north from it's traveling north actually from the south right now, and it's moving decently quick. But another thing is, if these do end up going tornadic, they might push and start going east. Oh, right now we are in Saskatchewan, just northeast of, actually southeast of Regina right now. My velocity is not loading. Whoa, that one was close. Got tons of lightning right now. I think it's a good idea to move right now. Just because I see an area above me which could be a base trying to lower. That's kind of, yeah, basically right behind me right now. How about that cell down near Girvan? You know, that one isn't rotating very much. There's a road kind of right in front of me that I can use to take south. I might go take that one, possibly, because I think the storms are beginning to move east again. Yeah, I'm going to try to get on the southern tip of this storm here, folks. there's a highway basically like right in front of us up here. I know, it's excellent. Alright, so DE, you might actually laugh when I tell you this, but I have been chasing, this is my second year storm chasing. I am 17 years old. Yeah, I was looking up at the time. That's where I kind of actually saw that scud action. Is this a dirt road? No, please don't be a dirt road. See, I do some silly things. I have ADHD, so yeah. Just how we roll. Now, if this road is flooding, I mean, it's a higher road, so it is a much better quality, but I don't want to take a big chance on this one. Wow, check this out, folks. Look at this. It is so orange right now. Whoa! We're getting closer to the updraft here now. There's our base there, folks. Right up in there, we've got some more preset, but rolling the window down mid-chase is always fun. Until you get hit in the eye with a hailstone. I got hit in the eye with a hailstone like literally 5 minutes ago. Maybe not 5 minutes ago. Yeehaw! I'm wondering, ever since I put my vest on, everything got orange. Maybe the sun's reflecting off of it. Yeah, we've got some higher values on velocity right now. But as we punch through this hail, once we punch past the south end of this hail core, we'll be perfect. Now, I do know our chase isn't going to be able to last for much longer because the sun is going down, and I do not like chasing with the sun, down. It's not very safe. Plus, I got to get back home because I had to do some work tomorrow, preparing for my swimming lessons. Whoa, outflow. We got some intense outflow here. Oh, yikes. Yeah, this is, wow. Oh, yes, 100%. I actually give presentations about storm safety, and I have said that a million times. We're getting hail again. I gotta plug in my mesonet. Okay. Man, now that's pretty. Everything is like pure orange right now, folks. It is gorgeous. and sheep. I just got a very cool picture of the sun, like, going through the storm. It looks very cool. Yeah, I teach swimming. I'm a lifeguard and I teach swimming lessons. Pretty good. I have quite a few different jobs. Wow, this storm actually quite quickly lost its composure. Okay, I'm gonna turn right here once I find the road. I might be doing a live feed tomorrow, but I don't think so. Unless we really get like a really big risk for storms, I probably won't be going live tomorrow. Yeah, it is a little damp here, I agree. But, look at that. Looking up, we got quite a bit of scud and a flanking line to our, ooh. We actually got some action here, folks. To our left. I'm gonna get farther south and then, I'm gonna look up and I'll see here because we might have some rotation on that wall. We have a wall cloud, folks. But you don't always have, wall cloud doesn't always mean it's a tornado. It could just mean that you have your dew point can sometimes increase really rapidly, which causes wall clouds to form. But we're gonna see because this thing is very close and very low. I just don't want to be like right in the path. Yeah, this is actually probably the best spot I can get on it right now. Recording 116 kilometer an hour winds right now. However, that is me moving, so we're gonna stop here. Turn off my defrost. Wow. We don't really have a wall cloud anymore, but we do actually have quite a lot of inflow tails. Look at that. Just taking a picture of the timestamp just so I know how to find it again. We have horizontal rotation here. We might be getting some vertical rotation in this spot right here. We have a lot of action here. Generally on these updrafts, this is the point when it's not a tornado yet. This is the point where you're gonna get a lot of action. Look at that. Look at that right there, folks. Does appear to be trying, but I think I'm actually gonna turn around here and actually get a little closer to it. Heck was that bump sound? Wow, now that is beautiful. We don't have any consistent rotation, but we most definitely... Ooh, listen to that rumble. No consistent rotation yet, but we have got some rotation. Kind of. We're more looking down in this area right now as well. That is a beautiful picture. Folks, I do believe that this thing might be trying to reinitiate. It's re-intensifying for sure. I am gonna just hop out of my truck here very quick. That thunder is so loud. Woo! Oh, okay, we're good. No one's coming on that side. Wow. We kind of also have a little bit of action behind us as well. But it is in rotation. Ooh, actually that might be a funnel loft. No, that ain't no funnel. Looks like one though. All of this is actually starting to get pulled into the storm. I think this way. We might have a tornado developing. But yeah, we've got this whale's mouth behind us. Crazy. But we don't have much more time. The sun is almost set. Okay. And we got a plan here, folks. It's trying to reinitiate here. Yeah, we're on the southern end of the storm right now, but our inflow going into it is actually showing signs of starting to intensify again. So this storm could be redeveloping. Behind us right now, we've got some action as well. Very low-lying clouds, but we're gonna see what this thing will do. Oh yeah, it does. We're right now. Yeah, we have our dew point is actually still increasing. It is still raining a bit, but right now in our area, it's not really where the rain is. Yeah, as I called it, re-intensifying again. Oh, re-intensifying. I think we'll take that same highway again. Well, folks. Pretty decent storm here. Oh boy, we might have a... Yeah. Well, not quite to our left. But maybe. Actually might have a cone-shaped funnel over there. Maybe. It's kind of actually weakened now. Yeah, the right side right now is looking very ugly as that storm is actually intensifying again. We have a huge inflow tail actually. Like a gigantic one, folks. Actually, I can point you guys in the direction of the storm. Yes, I believe it is. And I don't know if it's going to be able to start rotating really intensely, but oh boy, is it ever trying to do it. As our wind shear increases, it's when we're going to get our most intense weather. They're decent hailers. We got a warning for up to ping pong ball sized hail. But right in front of us where it's brighter, that's likely not actually the hail effect when you have the lighter hue in the atmosphere. That's actually likely something else. That's actually when you get... Oh, there's a satellite tower. But that's actually when you get... yeah, the sun reflecting off of it. There we go. Took a second. Yeah. Whoa! That was close. I actually think it's beginning to re-intensify to our north right now. Maybe. Could be old strikes, but we kind of have an area where the boundaries are literally going to crash into each other. Not the boundaries, the storms themselves. It's green over there, though. We got greenage. Means our storm's it's intensifying. We've got a lot of moisture in it. To our south, we actually have kind of a reinitiating storm. Kind of. My Tornado Chasers group chat on Snapchat just called me. I can't really talk right now. I am storm chasing right now. Yes. Look at that. We don't really have a lot of tornadic stuff going on right now anymore, but we might have some action kind of just to our west here. Or east, not west. My bad. Oh, there's an oversized load. Woo! Lightning! What is he hauling? Combine? Oh, I got 2 trucks on it. Sick. We're actually not going to core punch this time. I'm going to stay to the south of it. Actually, maybe not. No, we're going to core punch it. The last core punch of the day, folks. Oh, nay! was close. Boom. Thunder. No thunder? Really? Can't believe there wasn't any thunder in that son of a biscuit. I tell you what. Tell you what. You guys ever watch King of the Hill? I like that show. It's pretty good. Oh shoot, we got action there, folks. Scud is increasing. We might have, I don't know if we got rotation on it. According to radar, there is a little bit of rotation. We do have an increasing amount of low-level moisture. We are getting the first indications of a tornado. Kind of when you get in a weak supercell. And it is up there after the storm, and it is in a very stormy environment. We got one developing here, folks. As you can see right down in there, where we're getting it. Wow, look at that development. We got some low-level scud. Woo! More lightning. Look at that. Oh man. Look at that inflow. Amazing. Holy crap. Tons of scud. Currently we are still to the southeast of Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. We're heading east and we're about to head north again. I actually think I might see a funnel cloud, but right now it's pretty inconsistent. Now this is the last road I'm actually going to get, so I am going to take this road here. And then we're going to turn and you'll be able to actually see what this storm is really talking about. Oh man, I think we actually might have a tornado developing here, folks. We've got some grass blown across the road. It's a very iffy show. Look at that. We might have that's a funnel. I believe that's a funnel cloud, folks. I think we got one here. Funnel aloft. That would be amazing, Tracy. Wow. I don't know if we got rotation on it. I think we do. It's getting challenging to see right now, so we're gonna have to call it quits here soon. But there is a highway up here that I'm gonna go and drive to through the storm. That's how I'm gonna end up getting home. So, developing tornado, folks, possibly. I think it's trying right now. But the whole storm complex is kind of falling apart right now. Now, visually, it might. Now, our area that I was originally looking at is still very low to the ground. It's still intensifying. But I don't think it's rotating anymore. That was close. Woo! Now I need to make sure that this road actually is going to take me to that highway. Yeah, it is. 64, I think, is what the plan is right now. Yeah, there is outflow on it right now, but it's hard to tell whether we got a funnel or like that. There was a brief funnel there for a second, but the funnel is actually gone now. But it's starting to fall apart. Visibility is actually getting pretty bad as well. To Winter, Saskatchewan? Crazy thing is, I have been to Winter. I've been chasing in that area before. Cause it's just, we have pasture land out near Winter because we're ranchers. So we own land out there. Connor Cuffs. Looking up, it's definitely falling apart, folks. There's tons of lightning. Beautiful. Gorgeous, folks. The 3-hour mark in the stream. Oh yeah, now we're gonna get, we got some precipitation up there. Precip. Here we go. One last core punch. Oh my gosh, that was close. Whoa! That hurt my eyes, actually. Heard thunder on that one. Woo! That was a good strike, folks. Nice! So bright, though. My eyes are still burning. Ouch. Ow, ow, ow. I need to put my window back up. Ow! Bright. Woo! This lightning is incredible. Illuminated something in front of us. I don't think it was a tornado, but it was definitely something. Whether it be just cumulus development or maybe a wall cloud. Oh, we got one up there, folks. We got one on top of us right now. Can you guys see in the top left hand of the screen right now? I don't know if you guys can, but there's a big wall cloud. Wow. That thing is huge. Yikes. Watch this thing spin, actually. That is incredible. Right up there, folks. Look at that. Yeah, we've got action on this. Wow. Look at that. Look at the rotation. Wow. I'm gonna pull over here. Actually, just to actually look up. I think it's gone. Like almost immediately, it just turned, it just disappeared. Look at that. There's actually a little funnel up there. Look at that. It's hard to see. I'm gonna keep this pointed up on there, and I'm gonna hop out. Okay, update. Oh man, here we go. Intense storm, folks. Up right in front of us. I think we might actually have, I don't know if it is a funnel. It could just be some Aldi Safe and Scud because it's hard to see. Got a really good footage of it. There's inflow for sure. But oh my gosh. Storm's intensifying again, folks. Young Saskatchewan. Kind of where the next spot is. On the velocity. Kind of got our velocity couplet right in front of me right now. And that is where it is. Oh, it's starting to raise back up in the atmosphere. That's actually a good thing because nocturnal tornadoes are very dangerous. Beauty. It's beautiful here, folks. But very scary looking. There, oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys saw that.